This video is specifically for our Ssvf grantees. We're going to cover how to download your Ssvf data and how to prep it so you can upload it to the VA repository. To find the Ssvf Csv Export, click on the HMIS Reports submenu, hover over HUD/HMIS Reports, and then click on HMIS Ssvf Csv Export. The first thing you'll need to do is set your enrollment dates. I'm going to set my enrollment start date for October 1st, 2015. Now, we have a lot of Ssvf grantees, so it is possible that this start date will not match your own start date. It should match up with when your grant started. I'm going to leave the enrollment end date and the export date alone. Your organization will already be selected for you, so you won't have to worry about that. And below the organization box is where you can select your programs. Depending on how your grant is set up in the VA repository, you may have to run two exports, one for your homelessness prevention program and the other for your rapid rehousing program. Some grants are combined in the VA repository, so you may only have to run one export. Please check your grant in the VA repository beforehand to see which option you'll need to pursue. For this example, I'm going to run an export for both my homelessness prevention and rapid rehousing programs. At the bottom of the page, make sure the Exclude Deleted Records box is checked. Once all of your criteria is selected, click on Run Export on the bottom right of the page. This will bring up the Export Encryption box. You do have the option to not encrypt your data, though I recommend going the encryption route. Enter your client track password twice, and then click Done. Client track will then let you know that your export has been queued. You'll then be taken directly to the Files on Server page. Depending on how much data you're exporting, the time it takes to download your data could take anywhere from 3 minutes to 30 minutes. To view the status of your export, click on the Click to View link so we can see that the Ssvf export that I just ran hasn't even started. While your data is downloading, you can use Client Track as usual, so you can run reports or look at client data if you need to. To get back to the Files on Server page, you can find that menu option under the Report submenu. If you went the encryption route, you'll probably notice that what is downloaded is not a zip file, but a small executable file. When you're ready to download that file, click on the paper with the green arrow icon. The purpose of that executable file is to decrypt your data. Type in your client track password one more time, and then check the box that says I assume responsibility for the security of the extracted files. Click on this icon to select which folder you want your files to download to. Once you've selected that folder, select OK, and then Extract. You should have 9 CSV files that downloaded. There's just one extra step that you need to complete before you upload this data to the VA repository. We need to zip these 9 CSV files. To do that, click on the first CSV file, hold the Shift key, and click on the last CSV file. Then you're going to right-click on one of the files, Send to Compressed Zipped Folder. That's going to create a zip folder that has all 9 of those files inside of it. You can then rename the file so that it's easier to find when you're ready to upload to the VA repository. And that's it. Once you have created your zip file, you're now ready to upload the data to the VA repository. You can upload your Ssvf data to the HMIS repository in a few easy steps. First, log on to the HMIS repository site. If you do not have an HMIS repository account, click on the Register a New Repository Account link. If this is your first time logging on to the HMIS repository, be sure to read the Important Information section. To upload your data, click on the Upload Data link in the User Options menu. On the bottom section of the page, select the program that you're going to be uploading data for. If you have already uploaded data for that program, you'll see Complete in square brackets at the end of the program name. Even if you see Complete next to your program, you can still re-upload your edited data. Next, click Choose File. Select the zip folder that contains your program data, and choose whether you want to validate and upload this data, or validate only. For this example, I am going to validate and upload the data. Click Submit. Once the upload is complete, you'll be taken to the summary page. This is what a successful upload looks like. In the validation result summary, you should see no issue found for data quality alerts, validation errors, and file errors. You should also see data insert successful for each of your 9 CSV files. At the bottom of the page, you should see the statement the upload was successful and the data has been accepted. If you have more program data to upload, click on the CSV Upload Fiscal Year 15 Data link. To return to the repository homepage, click on the repository home link. You can also view the Upload Activity History by clicking on the Activity History link in the User Options menu. Select your program to see a list of all validation and upload entries.